All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakodash.
Yahweh, that's the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, but his name in the ancient Hebrew tongue is Yahweh, which means he is or he exists. Bahashem is in the name of Yahweh Shai, that's the name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his name in the ancient Hebrew tongue is Yahweh Shai, which means he saves or he delivers. Bahashem, in the name of the Ruach HaKodesh, which is the Holy Spirit. We want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans. All right, this is your brother Zion Ba. I'm here as always with the beloved brother Shammai.
Shalom.
And we're coming back at you with a quick lesson to the Spirit. And Lord's will, it's edifying to the hopeful elect. So we're going to play this short video, grab a couple precepts, and once again, Lord's will, it's edifying.
So before we play, I want to read this post here from X. Now this is the hot topic of the week, dealing with so-called King Charles, okay? The Edomite who's imposing on the nobility of the true kingship of the UK, which is Jake, okay, chiefly of the Southern Kingdom. All right, and as we know, as we've been exhaustingly beginning with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, been speaking on for years now, they're finally getting the train tracks laid out for this digital system to be up and running. Okay, and just earlier this year, one of his ministers, okay, proposed the notion of digital IDs, and it was shot down. But here we are, just a few months later, and the actual so-called king himself is putting it into place. Okay, so we are definitely at the door of the transformation of this society. Okay, so it says here, again, this is from X. It says, King Charles has confirmed the UK government is moving forward with digital ID. This should be concerning. This is now official government policy, not a proposal. Because again, earlier this year, it was proposed by one of his ministers. But now, again, the actual so-called king himself is giving his stamp of approval. All right. It says civil liberty groups have fought this for years. Privacy concerns, surveillance, infrastructure, the whole debate. None of that seems to be deterring the UK from moving forward. Okay. And he, as we very well know, he's just a puppet himself. Okay. He's doing the will of the international bankers, the true rulers of this earth, who are under the guise of you know, Jewish. I'm gonna just say it straight. Okay, the tribe of the Edomites, which is Amalek, that has complete control over the policy and financial well-being of this world. Okay, because we are indeed in the age of the Edomite. All right, so we'll play this quick video so you could hear for yourself that this devil is indeed moving forward with this digital age. Okay, and here we go. Bear with me 1 minute. It's your time, bro. Let me reload this.
Just bear with us, having technical difficulties.
Yeah, I say, hey, bro, just play your recording. That's crazy.
It's just a super short clip. Give me 1 second, bro, to get it loaded up.
That's great. That shit was playing just fine yesterday.
Yeah.
So proceed with the. My ministers will also proceed with the introduction of digital ID that will modernize how citizens interact with public services. My ministers will also proceed with the introduction of digital ID that will modernize how citizens interact with public services.
Another place that India.
Yeah, so you see, his ministers are about to give the introduction of digital IDs, okay, which will, like he said, it's going to roughly paraphrase, shape the way the citizens interact with society now, you know. So their enterprise is definitely in motion, okay, and as this post said, there's no deterring at least the UK at the moment from moving forward with this digital age.
So we'll just grab a couple of precepts. Let's grab Psalms, the 2nd chapter, really quick. And we'll begin at the top.
This is Psalm chapter 2, beginning at verse 1. It says, "Why do the heathen rage, and the people imagine a vain thing?"
All right, this is an example of the heathen raging and imagining a vain thing, all right, that they're actually going to fulfill said enterprise. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is only going to let them get so far, you see?
The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and against his anointed, saying, "Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision."
So as you can see, all the kings of the earth and so-called kings like this individual here, it just means the leaders are, but it's really the elites of Esau, Edom that sit behind the scenes, all right? They're in one consent, you see? They're trying to shoot at his anointed, being the children of Israel, all right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? But Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has them in derision and is laughing at them, all right? Because they're not going to fulfill their plans, you see?
That's right. And then within the same week, and I believe it was the very same day, you got, you know, the emperor of Rome 2.0, Babylon the Great. He's out there in the land of Moab, and not just him, but he took banking CEOs and tech giants, okay, to do what? To come to some sort of deal to also transform the society, okay. And also what just passed was well, not just passed, it's about to pass, okay, the Clarity Act, which is going to draw the line between which cryptocurrencies are considered securities and what's just what's the word, for lack of a better word, was just something to play with, okay. But nonetheless, they're moving forward, and we know that China is way more advanced than the Western Hemisphere when it comes to that digital enslavement, okay. Klaus Schwab himself, that devil, said that they're the poster child for this new world that they're trying to build, okay. And why is that? Because they deal with biometrics, they deal with massive surveillance, and they got a head start on robotics as well, okay. So it stands to reason that they're going to help build the infrastructure for this beast system, because contrary to what they show you on the mass media, they are working in tandem to get this enterprise off the ground, okay.
That's it. So we'll just grab a couple more. Let's grab a Revelation 13, and then we'll close out with Job, the 5th chapter. So this is Revelation 13. We're just going to jump straight to the point. Verse 16. And I'll read for you. This is Revelation 13 and 16, and it reads, "And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads."
Right, and as always, the he is talking about the beast that came from the earth, having 2 horns like a lamb and spake as a dragon, and they are identified as who? Babylon the Great, aka the United States of America. The 2 horns representing the bipartisan system that governs this so-called society, and them speaking as a dragon represents their cruelty, their harshness, ultimately showing that they have the spirit of Rome, ancient pagan Rome. Okay, they're going to cause all, no matter the status you have in society, to receive a radio frequency identification and or near field communication implantable microchip. Okay, and if you don't have this said technology, you won't be able to do what? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 17, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name."
You won't be able to conduct yourself in the digital economy. Okay, that they are tirelessly trying to get off the ground. Okay, and they are definitely making progress with this. Okay, so you're going to be completely cut off from society. All right, you won't be able to buy groceries. You won't be able to travel. Okay, you won't be able to even go to work. Okay, unless you give allegiance, okay, to this beast system. All right, unless you come into this covenant he's trying to make with the entire world. All right.
And man, we've mentioned it before. It's all gradualism. You see, they're slow walking the dog. All right, in a proverbial sense. But it's all headed to this prophecy that we just read about. All right, which is that MOTB system, which they're trying to get up off the ground. You see.
God.
So from there, describe Job 5 and 12.
This is the book of the prophet Job, chapter 5 and verse 12. It says, "He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise."
And it's Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is indeed going to disappoint Esau, Edom, and the rest of these heathen, right? So they're not going to be able to fully perform said enterprise. You see, right as right before they fill their belly, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to intervene. All right, for the elect's sake. You see.
That's it. They're only going to be able just to see the infancy of this global technocracy,
in which they have quote unquote complete control. You see, because that's what it's all about. All right, they want to be as if they were Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, eyes everywhere, see and hear everything, control everything, every transaction, so on and so forth. You see, whether it be medical records, travel, digital imprisonment, if you will. You see.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. We just wanted to throw something together quick through the spirit. Lord's will, this has been edifying to the hopeful elect. So with that, unless you got any closing words, King?
No, bro.
Yeah, all right, so with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakwadash.
Once again, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Until the next time, Lord's will, we say shalom.
Shalom.